Hey guys, today I'm going to be reacting to Sooubway for the final sandwich. So yeah, the other ones out just published a new video called Sooubway, obviously, and it's been about what, few years. Hold on, let me check that out real quick. The odd ones out, Sooubway 3. Yeah, let's just check it out. I'm not going to reacting to this because this video I already watched it. So it's been freaking 2 years since he made a Sooubway video, and I love his Sooubway videos. Like, his Sooubway videos are very good indeed, because I really like them. It's really enjoyable, if to be honest. And yeah, I just watched the Metsamana video, and yeah, if you haven't watched it already, be sure to check that video in the top right hand corner. I don't even know, it's like top right corner. Yeah, that video I just react to was I just uploaded right now, like at it's almost 2 AM right now. So yeah, be sure to check that out because it's very enjoyable. There's odd ones out in the Mesamania special video, and also Evan. I don't know that guy. It's like the guy from Game Grumps. But yeah, be sure to check it out. But yeah, I'm rambling too much. But yeah, hope you guys subscribe to the other ones out, and also check out his original video. The link will be in the description, and also follow my Twitter so you don't miss any news about my channel. Join my Discord server, and yeah, subscribe to my channel as well. Be sure to subscribe, and I'm already have 100 subscribers. I don't know when to make a special video about it because I usually busy because I'm always on high school. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know why I'm so happy all of a sudden. But yeah, without further ado, let's begin.
Guys, buy my card game. It's at Target.
Oh,
Alright, here's the video now.
the thing I don't have targets here.
A special place in my empty heart, not because I have
In
fond
Malaysia,
memories
you don't
working
have
there,
targets.
but because some of you really liked it
No
when I talked
subtitles.
about working there. And I made buckets with those videos compared to what I was making at
Wow.
Sooubway, which was nice. Apparently, I was hashtag relatable enough to connect with.
Okay, I know we just starting out, and I want to say that I'm really impressed by how does he improve compared to the Sooubway 3, because I remember Sooubway 3 animation was a lot simpler than this, because this looks more complex and a lot of effort was put in here. Heck, I don't even know how to draw, even though I have this tablet thing, webcam thing. I'm still learning with it though. Yes, if you watch my previous video, which is Mesamani reaction, I showed this tablet, and yeah, I cannot draw with this thing. I tell you what, I cannot draw. I cannot even draw at paper and pen or paper and pencil.
Millions of people, and it took my channel to where it is today. And then less than
Wow,
2
that's a
weeks
lot of
later, I made a
silver
part 2
play
of that
button.
video, and I struck an even bigger chord with people.
Who likes the sequel better than the original?
People think that I use the word Sooubway in my videos so I wouldn't get sued. This is not true. I wasn't successful enough to get sued. They had other problems to deal with at the time. I called it Sooubway for a joke. In my first video, I said, I used to work at a very small local sandwich shop.
I remember that video.
You guys heard of it? It's called Sooubway. I was making you think that I worked at an
2016, yeah,
unknown
it was
place, and then I
2016, a long
subverted your
time ago.
expectations by saying I worked at Sooubway. But now at this point in my career, I am calling my previous place of employment Sooubway because I don't want to get soobed. The most requests I get for a video
Really?
is Sooubway Part 4, but I never really considered making another one because
What's that?
I don't.
There's so many doppelganger, mesh. I don't know, I don't know how to spell that. How pronounce that? Not spell. So for Floof, make a wizard, make more comics. Nah, that doesn't sound interesting at all, to be honest.
There anymore. I have no new stories to talk about the place. But something happened recently, and I do want to talk about it. You see, the Sooubway I used to work at closed down, and I am so deeply upset at this news that the only
relatable because this is really relatable because last few months my local subway just closed down. I was very upset about it because I usually eat there, not very often though, but I like to eat there. That is the best place in my local residential area, and I was planning to work at there, but suddenly it just closed down. Maybe because it's it's healthy and also expensive. Well, it's not really healthy, but yeah, people don't eat there because it has a lot of calories and kind of expensive.
Way for me to cope is to make one last video about it. So this story happened a couple of years after I quit working at Sooubway. I was behind on a video, so that meant I was in a mentally damaging mindset called crunch mode, and I had been working all day, and I started getting hungry, and I still hadn't taken Floof on a walk, so I decided to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and eat Floof. Just kidding. I decided to take Floof on a walk to my local Sooubway. And before I entered the store, I picked up Floof and held her in my arms because I'm not a psychopath. I know taking your dog into a restaurant is tacky and a health code violation, but this is a Sooubway we're talking about. I know how laid back it is here. There are no rules or health codes.
I don't know.
One time when I was working at my Sooubway, this 10-year-old kid came in wearing a swimsuit and literally nothing else. And he was unsupervised. He didn't want a sandwich, all he wanted was a cookie, but this kid wasn't wearing shoes or a shirt, the 2 things you need to get service at a restaurant. So did I tell this shirtless delinquent to get lost? No, he had money, so I did business with him. I don't discriminate against shirtless people. Look, his mom was probably at the grocery store next door, and he just got done with swimming lessons, and he said something like, "Mother, I would be most grateful if you let me consume a pastry with high levels of sugar and simple carbohydrates." And his mom probably said, "Yeah, whatever, nerd, go get something at Sooubway." So the point of this story is to let you know that I was the kind of employee who, as long as you were willing to pay for your food, didn't care what you were wearing or what health code you were violating. This is a gosh darn Sooubway. So I walk in with Floof, and it's completely empty, by the way. Seems like I'm the only one in this town that even likes Sooubway. And the worker, aka the only other person in the store, said, "Is that a service animal?" Floof's not a service animal, unless the service you want is someone to chew up all your stuff and bark at everyone. But she still emotionally supports me. When I tell her, I'm gonna die alone, she tries to make me feel better by licking the inside of my nose. But I didn't want to lie to this guy about Floof's emotional support status, because if I said yes, and he said prove it, I would be in trouble. So like the emotionally stable enough to not need a dog person that I am, I said, no. And he said, she can't be in here. If the health inspector came in, they would fire me on the spot. Which, like, geez, dude, you're gonna let the health inspector treat you like that? Stand up for yourself once in a while. So I said, okay, I'll leave. Yeah, there are other restaurants in walking distance, Sooubway guy. The ramen place lets me order with Floof in my arms all the time. I know this because I've already been there twice this week, and the only reason I'm even getting Sooubway is because I don't want the ramen employees thinking that I'm a weird guy who brings my non-emotional support dog everywhere. You missed out, Sooubway. Do you know who I am? I used to work here. And then the guy called my bluff. He said, wait, we can make it fast. As fast as Jimmy John's? This kid's standing up for himself. I'm proud of him. I knew exactly what to tell him. I want a foot-long ham sandwich on Italian bread with American cheese. I know that's the hardest cheese to pull apart with gloves on, but whatever. He sped run putting on the meat and cheese, and then he asked me, what kind of vegetables? And in my mind, I went, hold on, you didn't ask me if I wanted it toasted. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get this sandwich finished as quickly as possible, so you're not even going to ask me if I want it toasted and hope I forgot. Well, it's okay, because I didn't want it toasted, but I'm onto you. And then Floof jumped over. Usually
in my country or in my area at least, they don't ever ask, do you want toasted or not? They just shove it in the microwave.
Counter, peed on the olives, and bit the guy in the jugular. And then licked the inside of his nose. Some people take their job way too seriously. Well, at least some Sooubway workers are more laid back like me. Like this one time not too long ago, I went back to the Sooubway I used to work at, and I didn't recognize any of the people there. But someone did get recognized in that store. Me. One of the workers said, are you the guy that made the cartoon about working here? And I said, yeah. And then I decided to make his job interesting by telling him, I would be
happy if I were him.
This is the place.
Very, very happy.
What? This is where it all happened, kid. These floors are the very same floors that I used to mop. You missed a spot over there. And this kid lost all 6 of his olives. Okay, I don't use my fame to get into places I'm not supposed to. Usually. But this kid was so excited, and I used to work here, so I asked him, can I go in the back? Which is probably breaking a bajillion health code violations, but this kid didn't care. He let me in. It had been 3 years since I had been back there, and literally nothing had changed. I don't know if any of you have ever moved out of your parents' house, and then 3 years later you went back to visit and saw your childhood bedroom, but it was that sort of feeling. The chip boxes were still in the same place, inside the freezer all the food was pretty much where I left it, and the bulletin board had all the same papers. One of the papers was a list of all the—
Wait, what? Okay, this, oh my goodness, this is kind of disgusting. Please stop letting him in. Oh wow. Phone numbers, okay. Remember, we are watching, okay?
Nothing's with their
really
names
special
and phone numbers,
except
and
for
that
this.
list was so old that it still had all of my old coworkers' names and numbers, and it even had my own name and number still on the sheet. It had been crossed out, but I still went, ah! And I punched it out with a pencil. Maybe that's how my phone number got leaked. And then I thought,
yes. I never thought of that. So I'm just like, why do you do that in the first place? Like, it was crossed out, and at the same time, when we think of it, he wants privacy, so leave him alone.
The other number is still here. In the very back of the room, there was this desk, and I got down on the gross, unmopped floor, and I scooted underneath the desk, and oh my gosh, it's still here. When I used to work there, one of my coworkers found the store's Wi-Fi password and wrote it down on the bottom side of the desk, so then everyone could watch Netflix instead of work.
This is the last thing I want to say.
And the employee had no idea it was there, and he typed it into his phone, and it still worked. All right, don't tell people that I told you this, I said. We can't let anyone know this secret. But then the place closed down, so now no one can get in trouble. Anyways, I'm gonna miss that place. It was gross, and I didn't love working there, but in the end, it was the most memorable job I had as a teenager.
How many minutes we have?
As it was the only other job that I had.
2 minutes.
It formed a good work ethic, I made new friends, and I even got to eat free food sometimes. But now I might get sued for this video, so we'll see what happens. So now every time—
what does that say? Cease and desist. Please stop it right now. I mean, lawyers are very expensive, and frankly, I'd rather be attending my kids' football party than typing this. So please, cease and desist, okay? See you at the annual picnic. He spelled the picnic wrong. That's Friday. 8080. I don't know what 8080 means.
This video, so we'll see what happens. So now every time I walk into Sooubway with my non-service animal, a little part of me will be sad that my old Sooubway is in ruins. Okay, maybe it's not in ruins, but they'll probably turn it into a nail salon or something. Nothing lasts forever, so it's time to give Sooubway a proper burial.
So sad. Okay. Going to lower the volume kinda loud, to be honest. This is sad. To be honest, this is really sad, to be honest. Not gonna even lie, this looks sad. Okay, it kinda have a twist between sad and hilarious. I can relate to this though. Oh wow, I can relate. My area's Sooubway was opened in 2015 or 2016, if I'm not wrong. It closed down this year. It's very sad, to be honest. What is he doing actually? Is he going to bury the sandwich or digging? Not dig. I think it was digging the grave, so he could see the Sooubway or the book he was throwing. Oh, he is going to. Yeah, he was going to bury the sandwich. Man, that's a waste of sandwich. That's a waste of sandwich. It's been a long time since I eat Subway. Very sad that my nearest Subway closed down. I may make the sandwich, but it's so you eat. Oh wow, the quote though. Albert Einstein. I don't remember. Okay guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this video, and I don't to be honest, I don't expect that ending at all. Like he just dig a grave and bury the freaking sandwich, and then randomly he just throw the sandwich into the ground and then make explosion noises. I thought it's going to be end credit like he usually does, but no, he doesn't. And I can relate to the subway closed down. I can relate to that because I was about to work there. I mean, I was planning like about 2 years, but yeah, I mean, my dreams come to my it wasn't really a dream, to be honest, because I'm going to do a part-time job, but no, it's already gone. I mean, probably few months ago was my last sandwich I ever ate. To be honest, Subway is better though, because Subway is my favorite because it's kind of tasty, and yeah, unlike McDonald's, because I don't have McDonald's here. I have McDonald's about freaking 8 kilometers away from my home, if I'm not wrong, while Subway is like 500 meters from my home, which is very really near if you ask me. But yeah, I can relate to James, because Subway creates a lot of memory for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, be sure to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, check out the OJ video, the link will be in the description, and also subscribe to the other ones out. He makes a great animations. But yeah, follow my Twitter and also join my Discord server so you don't miss any news about my channel. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.